Okie dokie. I think we're gonna. You know what? I'm a minute early. I think I'm just gonna have to finish my coffee. We'll wait for everybody to turn up. Hey, Stephen, Brad, Teresa, Ed. It looks like Ed got in first tonight. Let's see. Distraction from the noise, the data center. Oh yeah, that is one of those noises you don't realize is just flooding your mind until you step out of the data center or the server room. And it's like, wow, you can actually hear things. And at least you don't have to panic about the halon system going off and the doors, the automatic magnetic doors triggering on you while you're inside pulling cables. Scary stuff when that happens. Never happened to me, but it was always a concern, so we always used to chock the door of our server room with a very big chunk of wood, because once those magnetic doors latch, and if that halon system goes off, you're dead. Alright, coffee's down. It's going to be a bit of a chaotic. Hopefully, things are going to go comparatively smoothly, but it's going to be a bit messy tonight, I think. I'm desperately trying to catch up for everything. Hey, Joey. You've been farming trees. Okay. Alright, so we've got an Xbox. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, it's an Xbox Series S. I think the black looks better than the white. Certainly it seems to survive better. And we've got a busted HDMI port, as you can well see. Now I've got to try and remember how to get into these. Yeah, I've done them before, but you know what? I actually got to remember whether I've even got replacement port for these. Geez, I hope I do. This will be a real short stream. Yeah. Yeah, Joey, you must be having an influence on people repairing Nintendo stuff, because I bidded on an auction for a broken Switch Lite, and it was a yellow one. And it ended up going for 120 Australian dollars, so it's 60 quid, and it's broken. And I'm thinking, there are people out there who are going to be, they're running around going like, I'm going to be just like Joey. Let's see, 1S, geez, 1X. Please tell me I've got a series. This is going to be funny if I don't. Oh, lucky. And these are pulls as well, they're not new. Yeah, I don't know why they don't just make more consoles like this. It's a lot saner. So yeah, Joey, it's a bit like you're doing a bit to the industry, kind of like when Rossmann would just start getting everybody to buy 14, 16, MacBooks, and all of a sudden the supply of reasonably priced units just gone, and it's your fault. Destroyed an existing market, all because you wanted a little bit of fame. Oh, you'd be surprised how the influence is. Anyway, shite, I can't even remember how to open this. That's bad. The person's probably watching this going, what the hell did I even send it to you for, man? And it's because, well, while I may forget, I can actually Google Xbox. Did the iFixit one. Tear down. Here we go. No, you'd be, like I said, do you know how your subs have been going up? Like, I was watching Rossmann from around about where you are now. And, yeah, all of a sudden he just Yeah, it got crazy. Okay, I thought the stickers were what had to come off, but hey, you know, I didn't want to make too many assumptions. Oh, already bad start. There we go. Yeah, because Rossman would act all coy and innocent, like, no, I can't believe it. And it's like, you show people where there's big fat nuggets of gold just lying around on the ground, and you're gonna cause a gold rush, okay? And that's what Joey did. Joey caused the Nintendo gold rush. Okay, maybe not explicitly Joey, but the bunch of you guys, you all conspired together. I got my lights on. Yeah, I've turned them down. Maybe a little bit more side light. Hey, Kristen. Yeah, Teresa, that's what I was thinking. Is like with the light, I was like, what do they do? Like, I can get them for 150 locally if I look around. Okay, Mr. Daniels, continue on. Oh, I was right again. Honestly, sometimes, well, actually, most times, knowing that you have to do that magically makes it work. Right, yeah, here we go. So what do we got? We don't touch that. Oh, we do T10s. Yucky, yucky. I don't know if I've got a. I'm pretty sure I don't have a T10 in the wearer, but I do have it in some other brutish styles. By the way, Joey, this is the ideal set to have, and it's on sale at the moment. I think on Amazon UK for about 88 quid. And if I was filthy rich, I would actually just send you one, because I was gifted one of these too. Okay, if people wondering where that is, it's over here because I use it a fair bit. What am I after? Talks T10. Blah, why am I having a brain shut down here? Do 6, 7. Bet you I don't have 8, 10. There we go. The only trouble is, because they've got such narrow grip, you can have a difficult time. Okay, this one's so bad. Yeah. Okay, for once, my little screw container, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be good enough. Okay. Alright. I do like these screw containers. Okay, so we take out the thin ones. Hey David. Yeah, it's a good set. I have supplemented it with a couple of other individual drives, and yeah, but it's always there. If there's something that I don't have on my rapid access to my left here, then I can always just unroll that thing and it's good to go. And the nice thing is that the tips on these are designed well, and they don't chew out the heads. I get so many MacBooks in here, even from Apple stores, and I can tell they've been using substandard drivers. What's going on? This just pulls out now, doesn't it? Oh, one to go. Whoops. Looks like there's substandard tech involved here. Why do you not have electronic screwdriver? Because I need to, develop the muscles. I don't really have any compulsion to have a, what do you call it, electric one. Ba-da-da, what have you done? Oh, what have you done? Twang, something broke. Whoops. Was that even meant to come out? Yep. Like when I was, running a tech workshop, building machines and all that sort of stuff. Sure, I had powered drivers. This is like back in the early 90s. That's a T8. But not for this sort of work. Hey, B-Blood. Does this one come with the ads on Facebook? No. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Oh, by the way, yeah, I haven't got I haven't got video adverts yet. I can do super chats, but I think I have to get to 1,000 subs for the video stuff. All in good time. As impatient as I am. Okay, how does this sucker come off? Okay, fortunately it's a socket. It's funny, I sort of remember the steps as I'm going. It's like, oh yeah, I remember you. Did this one come from Facebook ads? Oh, no, right, I see what you're saying. No, this was actually just a local that knows me. Funnily enough, I think they're a relative even. But indirectly. But yeah, just a local person who knows me. Hey Sam, welcome. Good to see you. I do love these little daughter boards that just pop right out. Okay. 7 screws to go. Okay, you're at 10. Yeah, see, that's getting a little bit difficult to turn that one. I said narrow body necks are great, but sometimes you've got to knock it up a notch. Get something a little bit girthier. But this also has dodgier tips on it, so I have to be more careful. Yeah, if there's any chance of slippage or anything like that, I have to stop. Sayax, $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, woo! That's the first ever super. And B Blood comes in at 20. So B Blood comes in at the second, but then completely knocks the living crap out of everybody with that $20. Thank you. You guys do know that this all goes to the cat house and feeding the cats and looking after the cats. Elia and I, we have to live off like rice and scraps and whatever the cats let us have at the end of the day. We're just sort of basically slaves to their enterprise now. I did buy myself something for the workshop though. I'll show you. I've worked out how I can get more room in this workshop, and everyone's going to be like, "Oh yeah, we told you," but there was a specific arrangement I kind of had to work out. So anyway, so this. Now that there is a 500 by 400, it's not galvanized because it's going to be inside. Normally I get these in galvanized for outdoor work, but this is an inside one with some really crappy welding. I've got about 6 of these, and it's effectively going to produce a mezzanine floor about 400 mil down from my ceiling, because I need to be able to... I've got these huge boxes. I've got 27-inch iMac Pro. You can't see it behind me, but there's some big boxes in here, and I can't even get to my parts trays half the time because of the fact that these big boxes and big machines are all in the way. So I am going to be putting up this 400 or 500 wide shelf basically that goes around the whole ceiling, and then I can just stick the boxes up there. Now I suggest a list of PayPal. Oh yes. Forgot about my PayPal thing. I guess because I'm so used to it from the other. Yeah, so it's going to be fun because, obviously I've got to... Ach, niemand. Yeah. Okay, so we've got there... Those two don't need to come out yet, it seems. Remove the upper... This is a very clean example. This person knows how to look after their stuff. Hey, bro engineer, I'm Marvin, okay? So yeah, the shelving will be good to have. It also means I can put a lot of my boxes that contain like old MacBooks. So yeah, just, oh geez, big fat. Hey, we should reflow that. Seen some crazy people on the internet do that. But yeah, this is immaculately clean. Okay, now it wants me to take these two. Why didn't it just tell me to take these out in the first place? Oh, they've only been out since last year. Oh, okay, I didn't realise. I thought this was like a long deceased kind of model. That is a nice looking heat assembly. Have you got a lock tab on you or what? Nope, you're just difficult. Tom, good point. Tom, you made me remember something. Joey's going to be... That is not what we're working on. Here we go. Beep. There we go. See, this is the barcode system. QR code, scans it in. There we go. The only trouble is it kind of covers half my face. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I hope the HDMI port actually is the same in that case. By the way, I am remembering that I do have the insulin to deal with. I'm just shifting this off the back here because the lip of the case kind of makes it a bit awkward. What are we, T8 or T6? T8. Can you move yourself to the top left? Maybe. I don't know. Not sure if I feel like being moved in that way. Just give me a second. Fuss come. Yeah, how's that? Scary old codger. That'll do. It's a little Joey-ish. You get anywhere with the iMac Pro? MacDoc Dave? No, not yet. I've basically just... Oh, Dave from Mission to Repair, eh? No, I just have to order one of those power supplies, Dave. $300 for a hopeful. It's kind of a little bit rich for me, but it is what it is. Remove the locking clip. Spudger. Yeah, I fix it. You made it look so easy. You lying SOBs. So what's actually holding it back? This is going to be one of those things where once you've got the technique, you wonder how the hell you ever had any trouble with it. I can see what's locking it. Ah, there we go. Technique. Pro Engineer, thank you for the 5. Yay, remonetize. Yeah, for the super chats, not for the actual replay or anything, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Grasp heatsink with your fingers and lift up the motherboard. Sounds... Yeah, I don't want to touch the heatsink. I'd rather take my chances with one of these power ports. More of this stuff. Anyone know where you can actually buy this stuff? This blob out heat transfer? I see we've got there's a Bluetooth Wi-Fi module down the bottom there, is it? Bro, it might be saying that because of it considers this channel, the live channel, still to be part of my channel. So that could be why. Oh, this is the SSD. Holy dooly. Alright. Yeah, what's the day? Hey, 6 girls. Use fire to remove it. Pull hard. Yeah, huh? And it's kind of scary that so much is on, like when you get laptops now and they've got this compact format of the SSD, half the time I think, oh, there's 2 Wi-Fi cards in the computer, and I remember that you can get this compact format, but it's just scary. Scary, scary, scary. You know what? I'm just going to put it into my little parts case. Do I have the exclaim tool? I do indeed. What? Do I have to take that off? Surely I don't have to take the heatsink off if I want to change the HDMI port, do I? Come on. Oh, Mo. What do you want, buddy? What? Oh my goodness, I gotta go do the insulin and my little buddy is calling out for me. Alright, I'll be back. I've got to do the insulin anyway. I'm already, what am I, almost 10 minutes overdue. I'll be back. Yeah, Pro Engineer, I'm thinking, no, I'm going to leave that on. I'm not risking taking that off and disturbing everything and just get to that. Alright, that's good. In this deep, you should replace the compound. Hell no. Not if it's only a year old. I'm not replacing anything like that. That is an excellent way to get punished for any good deed. Yeah. No good deed goes unpunished, and I think replacing the compound, good deed, you're going to get punished. Right. I've got an eyelash that's sticking. Alright, boy. I sure hope that is the right one. I don't know. Geez, I hope that is. Well, I guess we'll take this one off and see. Hopefully it hasn't separated from the back of that board. That looks pretty damn good. I'm just checking the pad matching, spigots seem okay too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It must have fallen down, I think. Yeah, better make sure that the flanges are the same. Wait, there, I was going to say that's wrong. Looking pretty damn close. Be hard pressed to not be a match. I'm not going to deny, I get my nerves up here for some reason. I need to get a little bit of heat on there to get that off. Wunderbar. Hopefully he hasn't taken out the redriver. Well, we're going to find out, I guess. I'm kind of... yeah, a little bit of nervousness here. I'm just going to pickle the mounts. Where the hell? Well, at least this is only a single row connector, not like those crazy Nintendo USB-C ports. I think this one actually fell. Ah man, this is, what is this, MacBook style? Oh, this is getting MacBook level of heat. Okay, Goodo. Someone dare mentioning low melt. Why would you do such a thing, mentioning low melt? I need more air for sure. I don't have skills. Everybody knows I'm a hack. Yeah, this is serious. I'm worried I'm going to start browning up this board. Kind of thinking I actually might need to take the nozzle off. Now to see if I ripped everything off. Wunderbar. Yeah, I'm actually going to go with leaded drop in on this. Because it's single-ended, I can do it. Hey there, Dave. Didn't know you were still watching, thought you'd gone off to more interesting things. Yep, I know it's gluggy. It's because we didn't use flux yet. Those front tabs, that's why. I'm gonna drain those out. Joey's going, why? Just put it back on. It's like, I agree normally, but this is such a heavy board that I want to make it as easy as possible for myself. Well, Joey using some Afrikaans on me. And you know Afrikaans, Joey? Are you secretly South African? Yeah, let's put boogers everywhere. Yeah, you do you. Everyone says that until it goes wrong, and then it's like, you should have done me. Come on. Yeah, that was pushing my luck too far with that one piece. You gotta do one piece per hole. Hey, Numi. He used to work for someone in IT that's from South Africa. His name is Yaku. His sense of humour was amazing. Oh, well, that's good. You notice that I probably even pronounced his name somewhat right. Yeah, give me that flux. Yeah, always learn the bad words, yes. I know some bad ones, but obviously I'm not going to say them on stream. This board actually is wicking away a lot of heat, because by the time I get to the next hole it's almost back to being somewhat cold. Come on. Yep. Just gotta keep using bits of wick. And a bit of flux. Hey, Mr. Stamps. No solder sucker. I prefer not to use a solder sucker for this sort of work. I mean, some people like them. I don't. I've got them. I just don't like them. I've got a solder sucker that's probably older than most of the people in this channel. I probably bought it back in 1986 or something. So I turned 13 and my parents gave me a $50 note, and that would have been in, yeah, like I said, 1986. That was a huge amount of money to give a 13-year-old back then. Anyway, so I went down to the local DSE store. I'm not going to say the full name because, again, people misinterpret what his name means. And I bought a whole bunch of stuff, including a great big solder sucker, a metal body, spring-loaded, Teflon tip, Terra Rain making machine. If you got it wrong, that thing did a lot more than just suck up solder. It's like, I'll take these tracks to you. It's like, oh, you wanted delaminated tracks, didn't you? Yeah, let me help you there. It was good. And I still have it. But it's not something I would use on this sort of work. '86, you're already married. Well, now the reason why I clean up, even though the flux isn't too badly burned, I just do prefer to always use as fresh flux as possible, because this stuff will, on the next flow down, it's going to burn up. So by the way, Dave, I swear I saw someone selling a 27-inch 2017 iMac for $150 because the screen had a little bit of burn in, and I so desperately wanted to get that, but by the time I was about to message him and say, hey, I'll come and get that, I'll drive down right now, it was gone. But I'm not sure, does the Pro and the Standard of the same era have the same power supply? I have a feeling maybe not. It's great for those stubborn blackheads. That's got to be a nasty blackhead, mate. Definitely different? That sucks. Okay. Alrighty, we're done. Dropped it in and it's magically ready to go. If only, eh? If only. Alright, so this is where this technique is a little bit of a problem, because you've got nothing to hold it there while you try and line it up. So what you need to do is you need to tack it. But I can't really tack it from the top side. There isn't really a good way for me to get the iron in. So I've got to tack it from the bottom side, but at the same time I can't then see that my alignment is correct. So yeah, it's a weird type of a predicament. The other way I can go about it is just simply, I can take the solder off these back pads and then just solder them on myself. In fact, I might actually take that I just don't have experience with this particular... yeah, I probably should be able to do that with... They're all, apart from the two on the right, they're all data lines, so the micro pencil should do a good job. Oh man, choices. Evaluations. APR. Heat from the bottom up. Will probably have to. Hot glue. I like that idea. Hot glue's good. Well, Dave, I guess I sort of saved myself 150 bucks then, plus the cost of travel. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tack and then solder. Oh man. See, the trouble is I don't want to put it through the whole reheat process again, the reflow, because that's a fair whack of heat to get through this board. And I don't want to do it twice, more than I have to. Mind you, I kind of have to for up here anyway. Damn it. Why does my life have so many choices? I suppose I should be thankful. Blue tack? Yeah, that's an option. Or is that white tack? Okay, let's see if I can get an angle from over here. Let's try this. Not really. Definitely not. Damn it. Well, I'll take my chances and then I can maybe... Lift, please. Lift us a blief. Danke. Oh, okay. We're actually alright there. It's keying it pretty heavy, pretty strong there. Yeah, B-Blood, I know. I was just trying to work out which way I was going to go about doing that. Okay. Damn it. Come here. Fnuck. Okay, I didn't let that get down enough. Every mistake I make is costing me $10 in my job. I suppose I should just really wait for the burn on my finger, which is holding it. No. Wow, that still didn't tack it. What the hell? Yeah, that really must, because my finger is burning. No. I don't understand this. Is this kind of... Joke? Seriously, it's not holding. Dave, with this... Oh, right, yeah, you're talking about the $150 one? As I say, because the one I've got here... Somebody must have dropped it. I think they were, undoing the screen. What's interesting is I actually thought from 2015 that the iMacs... I thought that they always had exposed data flexes on the LCD. But this one doesn't. This one's shielded over. Yeah, for whatever reason that front one didn't want to go there. See, this is the problem. See, I'm a little off kilter there. A little more out. I don't know actually how I'm going to get a little more out, but I obviously must be able to. All but the Pro. Oh, okay, so the Pro actually has got the shielding, so basically it's Apple saying, look, you paid us enough, we're not going to... That's annoying, folks. I mean, it's close enough, but it's not. What do you reckon? Keep fiddling with it to get it perfectly aligned, or let it be? I'm kind of more of the point of view of letting it be. Hey, Mr. Howell, good to see you. Move quickly and try again. Someone's an optimist. I'll have you all know that I'm actually at maximum height here now. Move fast and break things. Who says that? No, I'm happy with that. That's good now, that's good. Zuckerberg quote. Oh, really? Intriguing. By the way, these are not fully set in. I just realised my big mistake. Anyone else know what my big mistake was just here? Anyone? Anyone? Yeah, the front ones, that's right. So we're going to have to go for the heat anyway. It's flippin' annoying. That's okay. We'll set it all up and then we'll do the reflow. There's my jig. Let's see. Where the hell's my jig? Oh, the back pins I've got to manually solder anyway. That wasn't the problem. The problem is the front pins. Alright, I'm coming back. This is part of the process. As long as that solder doesn't all of a sudden... This is actually quite annoying to get into. I don't remember it being this bad the last time. Might use the larger one. Well, the front pads are tinned with leaded, thankfully. I'm a little worried about this. So I'm trying an angle. Oh, there's bridging already, but like I said, I haven't finished yet. I'm only just tacking in at the moment. I'm just struggling with... I'm not worried about the bridges one bit. If you ever see me do display port connectors and things like that for Macs, you'll understand. You will understand in the future. Yeah, I don't want to overflux it either. This one here has got me worried because that solder is actually running towards the comb. So I'm just sort of slowly pecking it away. Surprisingly slow process when you've got a micro pencil. Doesn't help that I'm pushing it either. I might have to put in one wire, a wick or something. Hey Retro, I can try Wicked Pro, yeah. More flux. Hey Raj. Yeah, the angle is actually the really tricky thing here. There isn't really a lot of lateral movement I can... There we go. I can still see two bridges at least there. Much better. Now I've got to get it out. There's another one hiding in there. Just takes a bit of patience. Hey, Max Setter. Much I grabbed that last bit with a bit of half-cut wick rather than continuously pushing my luck with those pads. Oh, you dirty dog. There's got to be one straggler, doesn't there? Gotcha. Yeah, it is Miles, I agree. So the problem I had with the drop method in this case was just the sheer amount of heat that was going to get involved in there. I mean, I shouldn't have panicked too much, but if there's one weakness I have, it's concern of overheating. Especially... Is that you, Mo? Can't tell if that's my cat or something else. Yeah. And yeah, now the hilarious thing is I've still got a reflow from upside down as it is. Yeah, first I'm going to do is clean up everything here. I realise the board's getting cold, but realistically the board's cold anyway for all intents and purposes. Yeah, tacking around with the little soldering iron is not influencing the board much. Well, it's an unknown factor. Yeah, it's an unknown board to me, so I don't want to make too many presumptions. And I've also got to see how it reacts to the way I do my work. I'd rather be a little bit off on this one. Yeah, I'd rather be a little bit off on this one than cook things. It is strange. I have actually repaired one of the white ones before, but I don't recall it being...
I think Lo's asking for your help.
Oh, is he on the...
Yeah, and he can't get down, I think.
Idiot. I thought it was him, but I couldn't tell. I wasn't sure whether it was a fan whine or a Mo whine. Mo! You want to come down? You do? Yeah? Alright. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah. You okay, Mo? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. He's not happy with me. Oh, do you want the torch or you okay?
Go back in.
Okay. Lucky. Yeah, no kitty cam. Not out there. He's left a few gouges in my back. Every night when I'm in here working, at some point he will decide, that's it, you gotta come out. You gotta come out and say hello, Dad. Yeah, so I don't know what the previous Xbox Series S I was working on, if it was different to this or what, but I don't know. We'll get there with the cat stream. We'll get there. What's Pro Engineer? Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. Alright, now the trouble I've got here, of course, is that this needs to rest on something, otherwise it's basically going to fall out. I don't really have the ability to sufficiently elevate. We are indeed slaves to our overlords. So I basically have to elevate it almost up here. It's ridiculous. And where I have a problem is that because my vision isn't so great, I can't be sure when it's reflowed or not. Over the edge of the table, I guess. Could burn my crotch off. Certainly no one's going to see it. That's my dead weight. Oh, burn. Jeez, mate. Yeah, I don't think the hot air is going to reach, to be honest. Yeah, not well enough for my liking. Shite. Yeah, the quick won't. I'd basically have to remove the whole station. That's not going to happen. Alright, what have we got in here? Rubbish bin, piece of rubbish power supply. Honestly, at times it's like you need to have a machinist's workshop. Oh, and this is the vice that I was after the other night. Looking, looking, looking. Yeah, for me it happened, I think I was, trying to think now. I was in my mid-30s when it happened for me. And I most certainly didn't approve. And of course, it happened at a time when I was already freaking out about enough things in life. And then the vision went on me. And as you say, it just happened really quickly. Now we'll try this box. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but when you go from having essentially 20/20 vision to all of a sudden not being able to see so clearly, short or long, it's a shock. Okay. This is my very old toolbox. I'm sure anyone who's done metalwork at school probably recognises the beast of a thing. I think we should stick something on there to protect that. See you later, Greg. I just saw you there, Greg. Sorry, I didn't catch you earlier. Well, I literally am going to have to just hold this like this, so... Can't see squat. Alright, that's good. Hopefully your short-sightedness carries you a little longer, mid-30s and still great. But yeah, well, I mean, I can concur. It's definitely very good for our kind of work. Man, that thing's still smoking. But it definitely reflowed the lugs, I know that much. Get this out of the way. Actually, what's in here these days? Yeah, lots of very well organized crap. Useless crap. Lots of useless crap. A1 mobile repairs stuff. Kia furniture. ratchet, random antenna pipes, good for hole punching into some things. A dust bunny, fantastic. Could be a spanner from one of my motorbikes, probably not. Yeah, it's buttery enough. Yeah. Broken down antennas, like the extensible antennas you get on TVs, you know, radios and all that, make very handy hole punches. So don't throw them out, just break them down, and you can, yeah. Ah, spudger. Yeah, that's going to be useless by now. Oh, what the hell? That shouldn't be in there. It's a good solid 1/2 inch high-speed drill bit. That should not have been in there. I don't know why that was in there. 8mm, well, once again, it's not the 10mm though. Bunch of crap. Plugs. Oh, carpeting pencil, yeah. Alright. It's one of those things where you just shove it all back in. Let's see what's in here. Jigsaw blades. I was wondering where they were. Fix up leaks around the house. Create leaks in the house. Sure, needles, why not? That. Oh, these are good. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, it's a stepped bit. Got another one. These here are for refacing tap seats. The handheld ones suck. I mean, the hand-driven ones, I find they suck. Instead, what I found was a lot better for refacing your tap seats, particularly when you're in an area like we are, is you get the drill-powered ones, and you just hit it. You give it a good push, hit it for a couple of seconds, or a second or two, undo it, inspect the face, and just keep trying. When you try it with handheld ones, they always end up skipping and juttering and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure a professional can do a good job, but I can't. Drill bits. Oh, look, another frickin' level. Alright, that's where you guys went. Ah, there we go. Yeah, this thing. This here does a much better job at cleaning up the tap faces, seats rather. Doesn't look like it should, but it really does. Wood chisels definitely need sharpening. I have to practice that a lot more. My father would be ashamed of me, because he was a carpenter. Well, yeah. And I've never had a lot of success with sharpening chisels, and I need to though, because I use them a lot. But I just sort of plow through having a blunt chisel rather than having a deliciously sharp one. Because certainly having a really nice sharp chisel is a beautiful thing. Same with most tools, if you got sharp tools, less effort, less risk, better job. Anyway, this thing's been, obviously, as you can tell, 91. I actually made this in 87, so I don't know why it's got 91 written on it. Okay, that board should be cool by now. I'm just going to check the pins to make sure they didn't drift or anything like that. They look really nice. There's a little bit of balling on the last two, but I'm not going to touch that. That's fine. Well, B-Blood, yeah, you got to try and not do that side of it. But the thing is, you got to ask yourself, how many times did you not have that situation arise because of the fact that you were using a sharp chisel? You see people, if they push too hard on these pins, can just shear the pads right off. Okay, that's good. Now I've got to somehow get the damn flux out of there. Okay, Joey, you have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate your aura being in here. The aura of Joey now screaming past 55,000. What are you now? 57, 58,000 by now? Absolutely screaming out of here. True success story. It'd be good to see you when you get 100,000. It seems to be my talent is finding people who are going to become successful and jumping on their coattails. The ghost of Joey. Screaming ghost of Joey. Hey Jim Allen, what flux? What? I sincerely doubt your journey's going to end at 60. I can very much see you hitting 100 plus pretty damn quickly. You've just got that, yeah, you can just sort of, okay, I shouldn't be too self-aggranded, but yeah, you can usually tell when a channel has kind of got that momentum about it. You know, week on week, you can just see it sort of solidifying. Ghost of Joey's future in a bunny suit with itch cream too. He's going to need it. If he's going to be in that bunny suit, he's going to need the cream because those things are really itchy. Going to make sure I don't knock off those protection diodes. And Joey, at 100,000, we know we'll see you in a bunny suit. It doesn't even have to be you, you can just pretend it's you. I mean, who's to say we're going to have to see your face? Maybe we don't want to. I think this is pretty realistic now. Kind of have to paper towel the last bit. Okay. I guess I have to fully reassemble this thing too. Hey, at least we didn't take the heatsink off. That was some fine, suggestive, bad ideas. Now, take the heatsink off the CPU. It's like, hell no. I've put off changing the intermediate steering shaft on your pickup. Ew. I really enjoy mechanical work. Like I used to work on my motorbike a lot, or motorbikes. And I've replaced lots of things in my car, including the head and timing and all that sort of stuff, after I decided to throw a head bolt. Literally pop the head of the head bolt off inside the timing cover. And that head danced around there, made some noises, and then it decided, I want to see what's down the front of the engine. And so it travelled over onto the cam chain assembly area and it jumped on behind the cam chain and the actual cam gear for the top end. Got behind that and then decided to do a few loops around and carve out some extra clearance on the block. So still worked fine after that, but I obviously had to take the head off, get that refaced, and yeah, that was fun. Just tested out a chassis. So what do I need? What do I just plug fan and power supply? Hey, that's nice and easy, isn't it? I like that. Probably could even get away without the fan, but make sure you don't get too much junk on that. PSU and oh, okay, so I went a bit far. I'm sorry. Oops, wrong way around. Now I need a screen, don't I? Screen and a power cable. I could use the HDMI port tester, but I kind of want to see it come up on screen anyway. Won't boot without the SSD. Will it give me something on screen? I just realized I could actually plug this into my I won't get anything. Okay, so I have to put the SSD in. Okay. Just realised if I've got an HDMI cable, oh yeah, I've got a long one here. I can actually plug this straight into my 4-port capture card. So I forgot about that. So I use 3 ports at the moment, but I've got one extra port there. Hopefully this doesn't truck everything up. Oh yeah, the SSD, sorry. Is the SSD that thing that I just threw away? No, just kidding. It's in the little itty bitty box. If there's one thing I'm very hyper paranoid about, it's people's data and stuff. Like I've still got machines from 5-6 years ago that I have not thrown away, their drives, I have not thrown their drives away, because I'm always worried that something's going to come up and I'm going to be like, oh, thank goodness I got that data, but realistically it's a bit silly. Oops. Power HDMI. Nope, that just fucked up badly. Sorry, excuse the language, but I think I just did something really bad. Shit. Yeah, that did not reflow. Okay, thank God they're okay, but that didn't reflow at all. Man, this thing's got more. Wow, scared myself bad. apologise for the language, but yeah, sometimes you just gotta. What the hell happened there? It's almost like, no, I don't know. No, that was not good. You got a shelf out the back. Yeah, it's just you get burned a few times, and after you've been burned a couple of times, you just can't do it anymore. You just can't get rid of them. You're like permanently paranoid. This is not good. Should have stuck to the MacBooks. I'm just looking for a certain thing. Yeah, Dave, yep, that's exactly it. Oh, Mo, now is not a good time, buddy. No, I'm serious. Okay. Yeah, bad timing, buddy. What are you doing up on the air filter again? Oh, God. This is, it's really unfortunate. This is one of the hard things about working at home, is that, yeah, the solder did not run far enough into the hole, and it just sort of fractured as soon as I pushed the, yeah, you get these sort of disturbances, so you're trying to focus on your work. And yeah, this is just reality, because obviously if you're working at a workplace, you're also going to have... Oh, you're at the window, buddy. Hello? Hello? You okay? You're not? Why not? That's because you're up the edge. Yeah. Oh, help. Help. Oh, really? All right, I won't push you off. Yeah, I'm coming around. You know, what are you doing? Mo! What are you doing? What you doing? I'm trying to work. Oh. Yeah, let me do some work? Almost finished. Yeah. The sooner you let me finish, the sooner we can go and watch YouTube. Okay? Alright? Come on. Come on, I got you. I got you. There you go. Hey there. You want to look after this one for a little bit? He wasn't on the edge, he was at the window, but he's getting impatient for me. I'm almost finished. Where are you going? Okay, let's try to get this done again. Okay. Alright, so basically I've got a prop on the underside which is pushing the port back in, and we're just going to have to go for it. Let's see, I'm going to go 450, 60, 70. Okay. Had to switch charge port. Take 4 times as long due to customer interaction. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't envy the scenario you're dealing with there in retail. Never been my thing. Not happy that I melted the keying spigot there. Sounds like I've got a cyclone around here. Okay, that's what I want to see, some suction there. That's more like it. Try to get those front ones on the other side too. Switch charge port, take 5 times longer. Yeah, B-Blood, you're right about the Zen thing. Yeah. Yeah, and you're right about the customer sales, you know what I mean? I got lucky today. I managed to offload a old, well not old, but 1708s. I won't sell 1708 boards anymore, or machines, simply because of the fact the CPUs are just dropping dead all over the place. So I got a number of 1708 perfectly fine carcasses, but can't do anything. Anyway, someone came in today with a 1708 that had a busted screen and bad battery. The battery was actually causing the machine not to boot properly. And it was just like, you know what, just have one of these chassis, we'll just do a quick swap and we're good. So it was nice to have that situation for a change. Let's see if we actually managed to keep the pads intact, because this could have been pushing it in a way that it just lifted, which I think it did. It's gonna be a real shit night. Oh no, it's intact, my bad. Or is it? The fifth on the left looks slightly lifted, but it's intact. Okay, so we've got, yeah, so that's a bit of a cold join there. Oh wait, is that plastic or is that metal? Lots of big pond. Yes, I am getting calls about that. My emails aren't coming through. So what's Big Pond done? They're just shutting down stuff, aren't they? That's not flush, folks. I'm sorry. It's not flush. We've got to do it again. See how those pads, they're not touching? Yeah, we've got to do it again. Fnick and flick. This is starting to annoy me. But, you know, that's my own fault. I might actually just take the whole damn thing off and then drop it. Yeah, I think I might take the whole thing off and drop it. hasn't gone as smoothly as I would like, naturally. Wow, and yeah, it's crud. Not much we can do but do it. Rather do this twice than have the customer bring it back and it has dislodged itself in a violent way. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. No.
The nuggets.
Sorry?
I was just feeding the nuggets.
Oh, okay. Buddy! Hey. Mo. So he's giving me the ignoring now.
Yep.
Milo.
And Simba's sucking too.
Oh, brilliant. It's one of those nights. Oh,
Yeah, I had to get food for everyone.
yeah. You want to come down? I might have to just wrap up tonight because it's getting late and I'm going to make a mistake that I don't want to make. Buddy. Mo. Hey. Yeah, he's ignoring me good and proper now. Mo. Milo. You wanna come down? You wanna come down? You wanna come down? Mo. You wanna come down? Yeah, you don't want to jump down anymore, do you? Because you're like, that's it. Oh, here we go. Okay, come on. Oh, blimey hell. Alright, we're going to have to go for a wrap up. He's down. $11:30. Alright folks, look, I'll be honest with you, it's 11:30. This is sort of like becoming the perfect storm where you start to get a bit tired, you get a bit frustrated, and if you try to push the job, this is likely when you're going to make a mistake. So I am going to walk away from this because there are things I've got to close up and deal with. I've got to, walk the cats, all that sort of stuff. And they're obviously demonstrating their discontent with me doing this work. So yeah, it's a bit of a stuff up tonight, but the board's fine, the port's fine. It just needs to, yeah, I just need to get my mojo and my zen back on this. But it should be okay otherwise. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for the night, and definitely I think, yeah, best to walk away, come back, at least we can have part two and hopefully we'll have success. And I'm glad at least we did check to see what the state of those front contacts were. We kind of got our warning shot across the bow when I heard the port crack when I plugged in, which was like, okay, you know, this isn't done right. So we're going to give you that one warning. Do it right, you know, get it properly bonded down before you try it again. I think if you ignore those sort of opportunities, then that's when you end up with some expensive mistakes. So check if you have a second plug. I do have a second plug, yes. Actually, I'm pretty sure I do. Any reason why you're asking about checking with the second plug? I mean, that one should be fine, surely. Because it hasn't melted or anything like that, other than that little keying sort of dimple. There we go. I got another one. Hey, Electro Rep. Oh, by the way, good thing that you turned up. What was I going to say? The VO camera, the one that I sent back, they did the lock tab check and it all came up working after doing that, so that was good. So thank you for that little bit of information, that little bit of extra information you gave. I was able to pass on, and now everybody's happy they've got a working camera. I got paid, and yeah, more experience for the future too. So much appreciated, much. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. I'm going to get a malt and try and calm down. It's sometimes it's just like this, and you just gotta walk away. Yeah, it's better for everybody if you do. So thank you again for being here. Thank you everyone for your contributions tonight. I wasn't expecting that, but I appreciate it, of course. Well, the cats do. I don't get that much. But maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, you'll take care. Thanks again. See you next time.